Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I will be talking about my inner bicep tattoo and my sternum tattoo. Basically, the pain tolerance, I guess the price, the healing process, like what did I do, especially if you have big breasts like I do, what you do, what's your sternum tattoo. So basically, I'm gonna start off with my inner bicep tattoo. I got both of these in 2019. So for my inner bicep tattoo, I got this one first, and it's all of these, they're my grandparents' birthdays. So May 9th, my granny and my grandma, they were born on the same date, different years. May 9th, November 2nd, November 24th, Papa Eric. So basically, this one, I got this tattoo first. That's why this one is bigger than these two, because I always knew that I wanted to get like all three of the dates on this arm, and we couldn't find out where to place it on my arm when I was getting my tattoo. So my best friend was like, yeah, it looks good right there, get it right there. And then I was like, wait a minute, I want it to be more on the inside. So I was like, because actually, like, I wasn't gonna get these two right here. I was gonna get them in a different spot, but I decided to put these two right here as well to kind of like fill in more on the inner arm, because imagine like it's like barely on the inside. So yeah, basically this took about an hour to do with the dove and just this date. This took about probably not even 2 hours, probably in like an hour and a half, close to 2 hours basically. But my pain tolerance right here, a lot of people say that the inner bicep on your arm, that this is a very painful spot. It wasn't really that painful to me. I don't know, maybe I have a high pain tolerance or something, but it wasn't really that painful. Honestly, on a scale of 1 to 10, it was probably about 5, 4. Like sometimes I couldn't even feel it anymore, so it wasn't really anything. But so after I got this tattoo, I went home, left the bandage on for 2 hours, 1 hour to 2 hours, like they usually tell you. Rinsed it off with some antibacterial soap and warm water, pat it down with a paper towel. You good to go. And they told me to leave it dry for the first day, but I also heard that you can put like stuff on your tattoo, like the healing cream and everything. So me and my best friend, we went in, because did she get hers on the same? She got hers when I went and got these. So we picked up some, I don't know what it's called, honestly, I forgot. But we went and picked up like the healing cream stuff. It's in a white jar, blue top, if y'all know what I'm talking about. But we went and picked that up from Walgreens, and I believe on day 2 is when I started to like start putting that on my tattoo and like rubbing it on there and everything. The healing process, it started peeling by probably day 4 or 5, if I'm remembering correctly. I know it didn't take an entire week to start though, but it started peeling on like day 4 or 5, and it peeled for about a week for this arm. Yeah, it peeled for about a week, and it was itchy, y'all. So itchy. But don't scratch it, don't pick at it, because you can actually ruin your tattoo while doing it. Actually, I have something. The first night I got my tattoo, which is this one, I put like bandages around it, and I taped it down like to my arm, because I didn't know how to sleep and I didn't want to get ink all over my white sheets. So when I woke up the next day, the bandages like slid down, and the tape, it was like caught on my tattoo. So I had to like carefully peel the tape off, and a whole bunch of the ink was just like inside the tape. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God. And that part looked faded a little bit. It's like very tiny, you can't really see it. Don't mind my stretch marks, but it's like right here, if y'all can see that. It was a little bigger than that, but it darkened back up. But yeah, so it didn't really ruin my tattoo. But other than that, healing process was great. It only took 2 weeks to completely heal. I was able to like scratch it, touch it without it hurting, without it being sensitive and everything, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, so done with that one. So on to my sternum tattoo. So this is my sternum tattoo. Yes, it is a crown with the diamond on the inside. And I actually created my own tattoo because I look at myself as a queen. My name is Diamond, so why not? But I created my own tattoo. I actually made a different design because I didn't want all of these little things. And I don't like this crown. I don't know where I got this crown from. I think I found it somewhere on Google and I just needed something to like draw. Because I didn't know what crown I wanted at the time. But let me see. This is the second one that I drew. And this is the one that he basically referenced from. And I got my tattoo done in New Orleans when I went back home for Christmas. But both of these. But it was by 2 different people. For this one, I went to Tattoos by Taz and I went to Blake, but he isn't at that location anymore. Don't know where he is, but he's at a different tattoo shop in New Orleans now. But so for this one, my sternum tattoo, the pain tolerance, it does hurt, you know? People aren't lying when they tell you that the sternum tattoos, like, it hurts. And people say, you know, it's gonna hurt worse because, you know, some people don't really have meat there. You know, all this different stuff, blah, blah, blah. I have meat. I'm a chubby girl. Not that chubby, but like I'm thick. So I got meat over my ribs and I could still feel it on my bone. So just because you skinny don't mean you feel it more than other people, because I still felt that. But honestly, you probably do feel it more. I'm over here playing around, but you probably do feel it more. But it hurt. The pain tolerance, it was scale of 1 to 10, probably about a 7. It wasn't a 10 though, it was like a 7. And then like after a while, like, so basically when he was on like this part and this part, I couldn't really feel it. It was nothing. Then he got here, and this was good too until he got up here, and that's when I felt it, because it's like right on my sternum. Your sternum is like right here, so that's where I really started to feel it. And it felt like the needle was on straight bone. That's what it felt like. And when my 2 of my friends, they kept asking me like, what did the pain feel like, blah blah blah, like while I was getting a tattoo, and I was like, it felt like a hot blade cutting off my skin, just like slicing my skin. And the man, he was like, how you know what a hot blade feel like? And I was like, I don't know. I really don't know, but like I know what heat burning you feel like, because I accidentally laid on a flat iron being stupid, wasn't paying attention. But I laid on a flat iron when I was younger, like right here, and it just burned my arm. That's what it feels like. It feels like a hot scalpel just digging into your skin. That's what it felt like to me. I don't know about other people, but that's what it felt like to me, like while getting a sternum tattoo. A hot scalpel. And the healing process, this was really tender when I first got it. And to go to sleep, because I don't sleep with bras. Even doctors and stuff, they say it's not good to sleep with bras on, you know. To sleep, I had to put on a sports bra, actually, because I didn't want my like my breast touching the tattoo, because it would like stick to it, because the ink is still leaking out, and it would just stick, and then I'd have to like take it off. And it was like, it was too sensitive at the time, so I had to sleep with a sports bra on. So this the material, it was like soft cotton, 100% cotton sports bra, and it was it would just basically separate it. So soft cotton rubbing against the sensitive part didn't really bother me at all. But to walk around the house, I don't wear bras in the house either. Sometimes I don't wear bras while going out. But basically I had to, like, I would walk around with my shirt like this because because it bothered me. I didn't want like my skin touching each other. I didn't want it rubbing against it because it was sensitive. But it didn't hurt. It just burned a little bit. But so for the healing process, it took about when did I get this? I got this a few days before Christmas, the Monday before Christmas, and it started peeling. Basically, it started peeling like 5 days after I got the tattoo. Like, it was already crunchy. It was ready. But so it started peeling and everything, and honestly, it peeled really, really fast. Probably about like 3 days. Most of it, like most of the dead skin and everything, was already gone. And this part is extremely, like, it's really, really itchy. So it took a lot for me not to scratch it. I just had to, like, I was doing that all day because it was itchy. Or I'd just like sit my hand there and I'd be like that because it's itchy. Like, I don't know, that's just, it was a really itchy spot for a tattoo, and it didn't bother me, but it bothered me. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't use like a healing cream or anything. I just used Lubriderm lotion on this tattoo and kept it moisturized and everything. I also started using that on this. So yeah, I've had this sternum tattoo for about a month now, and it's still a little sensitive to scratch sometimes. Like, if I scratch too hard, like if it gets a little itchy, it'll start to like irritate me. But other than that, it's good. It like, I can bathe my body with my towel. Oh yeah, also the cleansing process with this one, I'll get to that afterwards. But like, I can bathe it with my like wash my body with my towel in that area. I can scratch it, but not too hard. All the dead skin is gone. It stopped peeling before I came back home. I was home for Christmas for 2 weeks. Yeah, basically that's it. Well, for my sternum tattoo. But for the cleansing process, basically what I did, because I didn't know how to clean it throughout the day. Because for my arm, I could just, like, put some soap on there, put it over the sink, and rinse, pat, dry. But because this is like on your stomach and everything. So basically what I did, I would lean over the sink, and I had a towel that I would put like by my stomach and like kind of like on the counter, so that water wouldn't leak down and fall everywhere. So that while I was washing it off, the water that was like sliding down my stomach would like catch on to the towel, basically. So I get my paper towels, set them next to me, wet it, get some soap, set it up, wipe, and then rinse, and that's it. That's all I did. Yeah. But make sure you clean your tattoos, keep it moisturized and everything, and you should have no problem with them. But because that's literally all I did. And it's not hard to take care of tattoos. If you're thinking about getting one, or like getting a sternum tattoo, it's not hard to take care of it. Because I thought that I wouldn't be able to wear a bra at all, like while going out and stuff. I was like, dang, I didn't think about that. How I'm gonna do that? But sports bra, like if you have a soft one, just put that on. But if you like small chested and everything, you don't have to worry about it, because your breast won't touch your tattoo. But like if you are heavy chested or like on the bigger side and everything, you can just put on a soft sports bra. put on the candy, do what I did and just tuck it under. Oh goodness. So for prices, this was 60. These two were 80. This was 150. And it was only 150 because the man that I went to, he was having a Christmas sale, well, holiday sale, because it went on for about 2 months and it ended on January 1st. So it was like a New Year's sale or something, going into the new year. But he had sale prices for $100, and since mine was a little bit bigger, he was like, I can give it to you for 150. And I was like, cool. Yes. So I got mine for 150, you know, a deal. But sternum tattoos, they should cost about, like, for the size that I have, it should be about like $250, because when I was talking to somebody else at the other location that I went to get this one, he said that this, like, with the shading that I have, it should be about like 260 to 300. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, because a lot of people, they go up to 500 just for this. But I mean, tattoos, they're not cheap, so save up your money if you want one. I mean, it's worth it. Decorate your body. Don't mind my hair, y'all. It's wash day. But yes, thank you for watching my tattoo video. If you have any more questions, just comment down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.
It was all Republic.
Really short, even shorter than I already am.